morning, everybody. It's Anna. Time for the Thursday card and this week's tarot story. So today we have a major arcana card, and it is the Sun reversed. So I think of the Sun as kind of the pinnacle card of the major arcana. It's the moment where the lesson has finally come all the way home. We're really embodying the truth of our life's purpose and our life's journey. So let's look at it for a minute. The Sun is very sunny. The card is very sunny. You have the Sun taking up basically a third or even maybe a half of the card. Underneath it, you've got sunflowers. You've got a little naked baby riding a horse. So nakedness in the tarot is about feeling comfortable in your skin. The baby is about innocence and possibility. The horse is about agency. So you've got innocence and feeling comfortable and being alive on the planet. And the Sun is just raining down its glory. So this card, I think of this lesson as being dual with the Sun. First of all, we are unconditionally loved. That's the lesson of the Sun. It is always here. It is always getting light and life to the world constantly. It is something you don't even have to think about. You don't have to worry about it. It's always there. If it's ever not there, life on the planet is gone, right? There's an unconditional offering of grace and love. Basically, then, the lesson is you are unconditionally loved and supported, even if you're not paying attention to it. It's paying attention to you. So kind of agreeing to the idea that you are deeply, deeply beloved and honored by the universe. And it is committed to your well-being, right? The second lesson is as you absorb the rays of the Sun, you actually are the Sun in the world, which means you are also an unmitigated blessing in the world. You are constantly emitting light and warmth and beauty, even if you don't realize it. So the spiritual journey is not about becoming beautiful and blessed and offering gifts. It's about realizing you already are. Okay? The lesson of the Sun is not so you can suddenly get love from the Sun. It's realizing you're already getting love from the Sun. This is already a fact of your life. The journey is to get the mind to realize this is so, right? That's the journey, for the mind to settle into this faith and this grace, right? So the reversal here suggests to me that it's a struggle for us to realize this, right? And that's because, sometimes the Sun is behind the cloud and we can say, oh, it's not a sunny day. Okay, well, it might technically that we can't see the Sun, but it's still a sunny day because we're still alive, right? So even when the Sun's behind the clouds, it's still there. It's still offering this. Even when I am not doing great, I'm feeling kind of icky about myself, I'm not impressed with my efforts, even then, the Sun is there. So the lesson here really is again for the mind, saying you really can't mess this up. You can't become unloved. You cannot become a non-blessing. You're not capable of doing these things. This is a piece of who you are on the planet. So if you're feeling icky and confused and lost, it's okay. You're not lost. You're still beloved and you're still a source of love on the planet. So when you kind of take those stakes away, that the mind has to figure things out for you to get love, for you to offer love. If the mind realizes it's not dependent on the mind to figure it out, the mind can relax a little and sort of find its way forward, not from a place of fear, but from a place of exploration and faith. And I feel like that is what we've been looking at. The last two cards, this tarot story, are about the 7, which is discernment, making wise choices, whether that's about following your passion, whether it's about assessing what you're doing in the physical world. We want the mind to be light on its feet. We don't want it to be fearful and scared and closed down. We want it to feel like, I can figure this out. I can make discernment. I can make choices that are wise and good. But for the mind to feel confident like that, I think the Sun card is really important. You cannot mess this up. You're not messing it up. You're not missing opportunities. You're not, putting your light under a bushel. You can't put your light under a bushel. Your light is bigger than the bushel, right? So you don't have to worry about that. Your mind does not have to solve this problem. This is not a problem. You do not have a problem. The problem is not whether you are loved or loving. The problem is whether the mind can join the party. All we want to do is help the mind join the party. And one way we do that is by taking the burden off the mind to make it happen and just accept that it's already happening. So that is the lesson of the Sun card today. See you tomorrow for our final one. Bye.